And this moment, we have someone very special joining us to talk about his experience of having had a ringside view into what's been happening since the first investment from Dulquer in 2016. So Dulquer, please.
Take a full video of it. Pura video.
Can we have a mic, please?
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, sorry. What a moment. I can't believe we're actually here. It's been this crazy journey that, I've kind of always been a gearhead, like a petrol head my whole life. I've been this insane enthusiast where my family thought there was something mentally wrong with me. And I was always a dreamer, right? So growing up, you read the Enzo Ferrari story or the Ferruccio Lamborghini story. And I always loved sketching cars and bikes. In my head, I'm like, one day, I will found a company and build the coolest car or motorcycle, and the aspiration and the whole world will look to India for this. But I always remained a dreamer because, I just wasn't smart enough. So I spent the past, I don't know how many years trying to get cooler and smarter. And in the 90s, if you told someone that, I'm going to build an automotive company, they would scoff at you. But 7 years ago, when I met these boys, and they told me the story that, hey, we want to create an automotive EV motorcycle company. And I'm like, they are 100 times smarter, 100 times cooler. They are not just dreamers, they're doers. And I'm like, I can buy this story. And here we are. I feel like I was just talking to Ran Vijay and Janet Auntie and all of our early investors, and I feel like a parent today. It's weird. I feel like my kid is at her recital or something, or the spelling bee. It is such a proud moment. There's so many people talk about doing these things, but it's actually here in the flesh. I've seen the initial sketches, and I've always had an eye for design, and I knew, these guys know design. You can tell a good design when you see it. And they've retained this brilliant aesthetic with all of the ergonomics needed for India, and I'm sure they'll adapt for the West. I truly believe that these boys can do anything. I think these are the aspirational entrepreneurial heroes, celebrities that we need in India. Like, I want to be like them. I want all you youngsters to aim to be like them. We have movie stars in India, we have cricketers in India. But we need entrepreneurs like rock stars, and you have them in both of them. And the entire team of Ultraviolette, the group photo came and I got emotional, I don't know why. I was like, oh wow, these are our kids who've built this, who said they'd do something and they did it. So I'm fully invested, lifelong. I'm not exiting, I'm not taking some big cash out. No. I want my grandkids to be like, my granddad invested in this. We built an aspirational automotive EV company that the world looks up to. Oh my God, there's so many things that are coming to my head. I'm trying to word it. But I'm so stoked. I'm so proud. But not just design, right? My friend Vishesh, how did I become part of this? Dumb luck. I went to school with the right guy. Who met these two superstars? And he's like, Dulquer, you need to take a look at this. I understand tech, but you understand design. Take a look. I think this is something that might excite you. And that's it. And here we are. So thank you, Vishesh, for bringing this to us. For this whole group coming together. It's such a wonderful reunion because we're always on emails and texts and all of this. But this is the first time we're all coming together and actually here, seeing everything they talked about, every sketch that we saw, and it's come together. And for all of you out there, when we announced the prices, I didn't get a huge applause. Stop it. Okay, just stop it. This is the freaking iPhone of motorcycles. It is aspirational, and I'm saying there is no compromise anywhere in quality, in tech, in nothing. You are buying into something fully Indian, fully homegrown, fully developed here, with our brains entirely here. So that's what you're going to back. And you're buying into a dream. So be a dreamer like me.